What up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army? I hate waking up to bad news, man. Army, look, y'all know I'm a 90s baby. When we live every day, y'all hear my ringtone go off. Born in 91. Power Rangers came to the States in 93, bro. So to hear the fact that Jason David Frank, the actor who played Tommy the Green Ranger and the White Ranger, he passed today, man. Like, that's my childhood, yo. Power Rangers was my first love. I'm walking downstairs in my basement. We got our windows, and in each window, I got a couple Power Ranger helmets. I'm a kid at heart, Army. Say what you want to say. I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. I'm all that. But like, I'm walking past my Green Ranger helmet, my White Ranger helmet, the Lord Draken helmet. I'm like, bruh, no way we lost Tommy today, man. No way, man. So definitely didn't start the day off how I wanted it to, Army. It's just a lot going on personally too, and man, that's why you always just gotta treat people with love and respect, man. You never know what people are going through on a day-to-day basis. That's why it's always good to just treat people with love and respect, man. I'm glad that me and my wife went to Chicago Comic-Con. It was like a C2E2, and I was able to meet Jason David Frank. I was able to take a picture with him, you know, tell him he was a GOAT. So I will always forever have that memory. You know, we lost Takeoff a couple weeks ago, man. It's just been a crazy couple weeks, man. Crazy couple weeks, Army. Yesterday was even crazier. You know, as far as the sneaker world goes, man, I'm so glad that the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Founds is over. I just feel like every year it's always a sneaker that just have people on their toes for weeks, for months. And now that the Air Jordan 1 is finally over with, the smoke is finally clear, we can talk about what actually went down yesterday, man, because yesterday was a SHIT show. For real, man. Even from like picking up shoes in stores, my man hit me up to go pick up his pair, kind of find out, and this was at a finish line, kind of find out they sold his pair. And they was like, man, we ain't got your 11.5, we got a 10 though. I'm just like, bro, how does that work? First and foremost, if y'all had a 10, it should have been sold to the public soon as the store opened up. That's how they generally do it. And secondly, how you just gonna sell somebody's size? Like, you got to like 5 o'clock to pick up. So if I'm walking into your establishment at 3 p.m., I expect my shoe to be there. And I was talking to Flight yesterday. I said that a lot of people showed their true colors. Not necessarily showed their true colors, but a lot of people went crazy on these Air Jordan 1 Chicagos. Because first and foremost, and to be honest, Army, this was really the first shoe this year that people could actually touch and make money off of. Every other shoe, by the time the shoe came out, it was for retail. So this was the first shoe that really had people on that hamster wheel trying to scurry up and get pairs. I know a couple people who got 45 pairs of the Lost and Founds yesterday, 20 pairs, 30 pairs. Like, this was a shoe right here, and probably the last shoe this year that people was really going to be able to get their hands on a release day and really make money. So yesterday, a lot of people had $ tunnel vision. And I felt like a couple years ago, it was every release. But since this was like the first release in a long time, and probably the last release this year that some people can make money on, hey, I mean, we seen how it went down yesterday. It was crazy. And the thing is, like, I knew it was craziness how sneakers that went, as far as like, you know, me getting in there, I had to enter my address manually. Like, something wasn't right. And just being on Twitter yesterday and really seeing a lot of the comments, bro, it was crazy. Like, we had a lady who had made a tweet on Twitter yesterday, and she was like, yo, Nike, tell me how a bot was able to get into my phone and change my shipping information when I entered the draw from the Lost and Found ones. The sneakers app is effing broken. Are you kidding me? So literally, bots were able to get up in there, and that's probably what took so long, y'all. Muggs was waiting 2 hours to get dubs. So it's just crazy that bots were literally able to get up into this app, change addresses, and somebody told me that happened to them a while ago as well. But I didn't really pay much attention to it. But seeing this release and seeing multiple people actually say, like, yeah, man, them bosses in there changing our information. That happened to me on FLX twice. FLX twice, a bot was able to get into my account. I haven't been able to get into those accounts since they changed over to FLX. But when they did change it, Boss did get into my account, changed everything in that joint, and I haven't been able to use it. So it was nutty yesterday, man. It was nutty, and I honestly just feel like Nike did not properly prepare for the madness that happened yesterday. And that happened to two people. I had a member of the Army send me two instances that happened on Twitter, Army. So yesterday was just crazy. I want y'all to peep this as well, Army. So a member of the Army sent me this as well. And he was like, bro, we got effing slammed. I'm assuming this is somebody from Snkrs app. He said, we deployed 5,000 servers, which should have been good enough to handle up to 4 million users. All right? He said, I don't know the final number, but if I was to guess, it was double. So they basically said it was around 6 to 10 million people on the Snkrs app yesterday trying to get the Air Jordan 1 lost and founds. My man's like, come on, though, only 5K servers. What's that for an hour? He said about 8K was probably what they would have needed. You should have had double that. He was like, we tried to push everyone out and deployed more and ran into a rate limiting issue, so we just left it alone. That's why it took so long to select. He said, it wasn't my call, but we was basing it off of the Travis Scott numbers. And I told y'all, I said that yesterday. I'm like, this Air Jordan 1 Chicago is not like a Travis Scott shoe. Travis Scott shoes are shoes that like 70 to 80% of people want to resell. This shoe right here, people wanted it for the toe. You couldn't get 2015 Chicagos. You couldn't get Off-White Chicagos. You couldn't get Spider-Mans. You couldn't get trophy rooms. So this was the next best thing. And you see they have between 6 to 10 million people trying to grab these joints on Snkrs app with 500K pairs. I told y'all, 500K is a lot, but when you got millions of people who want it, it's like dropping buckets of water in the ocean, man. It's gonna have zero effect. So that's that, Army. Botters got up in there changing people's information, man. And I told y'all, like, that's why I'm not the biggest fan of the draw, because when you do have the draw, that gives people 10 minutes to go ahead and press that button, and thousands of entries are entered within, like, man, 30 seconds to a minute. Is crazy. Then I also seen this tweet going around of just how many accounts people is actually entering. Some accounts had 28 accounts, 9 addresses connected, and they got 4 wins. Another one had 24 accounts. They had 4 wins. Another one had 50 accounts. They got 3 dubs. Another one had 10 accounts. They got 1 dub. You know what I'm saying? Another one had 32 accounts, and they got 2 men's size 15s. Like, it was eating yesterday, bro. It was eating, and I feel like Boss wasn't eating like this until that bot protection came into place, Army. So, I mean, this is already stuff that we've heard, we already know, but it's just not necessarily bringing the awareness, but it's like once you hear something and actually see it, I'm just like, dang, bro, like, a lot of us stood no chance. A lot of people did get manual dubs yesterday, and that's why I was like, bro, if you got a dub, shout out to you, because one, you beat up to 10 million people to get that dub. 2, it was just a headache, bro. It was a headache. I hope that this is the last time we have to deal with something like this on the Snkrs app. Nike is a $1 billion company. No way that shit happened yesterday. But it's always a light at the end of the tunnel, Army, and how I feel and what I feel Nike should do is we should 100% get a second chance. 100%. Now, yesterday, my boy Cuzzo Clothing, he was in the live, and he said he couldn't even enter. He did get exclusive access. But then I hit up Fine Line. Fine Line was able to still manually, enter into the draw, and he got exclusive access as well. So now I'm trying to figure out, why did some accounts that had exclusive access not be able to enter the draw? Because Cuzzo said he had said purchase. He wasn't even able to enter. Fine Line got a dub. He was able to enter. So if you did get exclusive access, were you still able to enter the draw yesterday, or did they not allow you to? Let us know that in the comment section below. And that's, again, why I feel like we should get that second chance option. Those who got dubs, man, shout out to y'all. But y'all know when they do the second chance option, you do not get a chance to re-enter if you already got a dub. I feel like the second chance should be coming, y'all. It got to. Like, yesterday left such a bad taste in so many people's mouth that Nike tried to start restocking some crap, bro. I tweeted like, Nike, we don't want this, bro. We don't want this trash y'all restocking, bro. Give us these Air Jordan 1 Chicago. Then they pushed back the Panda Dunk release because the app was jacked up. I literally was out of my app for like 3 hours yesterday, y'all. Literally out of it. So hopefully by the time they do the Pandas, everything will ain't scratch pandas. Hopefully by the time the my years drop on the 23rd, that everything is okay. And I don't think the my years is gonna be that crazy. Again, these Chicago ones, everybody wanted these for the toe. 100%. So if Nike was for the people, that second chance should come before Christmas time. That way people can still have these under the tree for gifts. The Air Jordan 11 Cherries, I feel like those are a big deal. I feel like those are going to be able, you know, more people going to be able to grab those. Nike owe it to the people to do so. But then again, they don't. Nike got paid yesterday. Regardless of the fact, Nike still got paid whether the draw went smoothly or whether it went rough as sandpaper. Like, it didn't matter to them. They got their bread regardless, but I feel like they've been trying to do stuff for the people. And again, Nike, the only way for y'all to really make this right is if y'all do a second chance on these Air Jordan 1 Lost and Founds. A lot of pairs did go out yesterday, but I don't think that was all of the pairs, because y'all already know what I'm going to say. No shoe officially sells out with Nike, man. No shoe officially sells out. They still probably got another 20 to 30,000 pairs of these lost and found somewhere. DTLR ain't even do they drop online, so that's probably coming soon as well. So it's still pairs out here, man. We just really want Nike to step up and be like, hey, y'all, look, we messed up yesterday. Yesterday didn't go as planned. Y'all see a Foot Locker, when Foot Locker service is down for FLX, Foot Locker get on Twitter like, look, y'all, we trying to fix this issue. We gonna add another 20, 30 minutes in there. You know, y'all should be good. If y'all did get, you know, the dub and you wasn't able to log in, man, look, we gonna work on the time. At least they show some kind of, you know, sympathy for the people trying to get into their app. Nike, on the other hand, bruh, they was like, man, look, we gonna get paid regardless, man. But Army, I can't guarantee it, but I do got a 50-50 chance that we may see these joints one more time before the year is out. So let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section below. Let me know if y'all heard any crazy, wacky stories from yesterday, man. Again, battle in the final boss come from the delivery drivers, and yesterday it came from the store people too, because I seen some videos on Instagram about people not being able to pick up their pairs. One man was like, bro, I go to the same Hibbits every single time and pick up shoes for other people, man. People come and pick up shoes for me. But for the lost and founds, they was on bull. Like, even when I went into DTLR yesterday and I picked up the little grade school pair that I hit, it was a guy in line was like, tomorrow y'all gonna let go first come, first serve. He like, nah, ain't gonna be no first come, first serve on these. Ain't gonna be no leftovers on these. Basically saying, y'all already know what time it is. If people don't pick up, hey, these going to the crib or these going to the highest bidder. Like, basically, like, Buddy was just blunt with it. Like, nah, ain't gonna be no leftover pairs. And it wasn't even like, hey, everybody gonna pick them up. You're like, nah, it just ain't gonna be no leftovers. So I'm just like, man, look, it is what it is. So if y'all out trying to get leftovers today, good luck. Hopefully y'all can grab some, especially if you took an L yesterday. All right, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Hug y'all loved ones, bro. Be respectful. Be humble. You know, man, bro, we only get one of these joints called life, man. We only get one of these joints, bro. So make the best out of it. Again, I love y'all. You got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vault. Unbreakable Army session, like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones. And of course, remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the users. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old tough, but he get music. Yours old him first season. Them most beefy looking like two lefts. Two lefts cause your ass taking nail.